Hector, I just want you to know something. I'm just built different. What does that mean?
I know. You get.
Oh, so you're telling me you're Bowser?
Where's the blueprint at?
Where's the blueprint? Let me talk to a supervisor. Okay.
Welcome back to We're Built Different.
Welcome back to Kingdom Hearts. We've been AFK for the longest hot minute.
For the longest time. 3 months.
Like the end of the year, like there was like the computer broke down on us in the middle of recording, and we had to like try to repair that. And COVID doesn't really let anybody move a whole lot, so it's been a really stunted growth. I think lately.
I've done things in the background of the game also. Wow. Nothing like story progression, but
like,
just like a little bit of leveling.
Okay. Grinding.
So
You've been grinding in the background.
That. I did some ability things, some equipment stuff. I didn't get a new Keyblade, but Donald and Goofy got a new shield and wand.
Hooray!
Nice.
So that's fun.
So he goes from mildly useless to sorta better.
Sort of. Yeah.
Sorta.
Exactly.
You know that Hercules level I never beat? I beat it.
Nice.
And that's how I got Hercules shield.
So now the only thing you have to do is go find Storkules, and then everything will be
I'm sorry, who?
Storkules. He's a stork?
Yeah, he's the
that took Hercules powers.
Yeah, it's from DuckTales.
Okay.
DuckTales.
Savannah, if you haven't seen the new DuckTales yet, don't sleep on that.
Okay. All right.
It's a really good cartoon.
That stuff, it hits you pretty deep in places that I wasn't prepared to be hit by.
Love it.
The voice acting is like top notch.
Yeah.
They get Don Cheadle to be Donald for an episode. It's delicious. Oh, it's so good.
I love it. I saw it up to like season 1 or 2.
Me and my fiance saw the first 2 seasons that are on Disney Plus.
Hold on.
Oh, Jason's engaged. Jason's engaged. That's the thing.
Oh, what? Fuck. Okay, see, you'll have to forgive me about like what has been sent across the social media, who I've talked to. So if I haven't said anything to you, I apologize. Trying to like roll through the list of like, hey, you need to be updated. You need to be updated. It's like,
right.
Okay. So on November 4th, I had proposed to my girlfriend. And she had said yes. And so, actually, funny story there. She was 100% prepared for if I just dropped the ball. Because, like, she had told me a while ago, she's like, hey, so before I'm 30, I would really like this to be a thing. And so, the top of last year is the year that she was going to be 30, right? So, she's like, I think it's like January. She's like, hey, so I'm going to be 30 this year. And I'm like, yeah.
Cool.
And then we just go into, and then like the year just rolls as it is rolling. And so I'm just like, yeah, okay, she's 30 in November. And it was like March. And then, March turned into May in the blink of an eye because of lockdowns.
Right.
And then I blinked again, and then suddenly it was like August. And then basically this was just a slow chaining of, oh, hey, the window is rapidly shrinking. And so...
Right.
Your single life is almost over.
Or would have begun again.
Or would have, started anew.
Or would have had to begin again. No, so October, like the beginning of October hits, and I'm like, oh God, the finish line, I can see it. I get on the computer, and I'm like looking for the thing. Bro. She had already sent me like photos of like the ring that she had wanted, and I'm like, great, I don't even have to do this on my own. I already know what I'm looking for. Excellent. Right. So I get that, and then the computer's like, hey, so because of like the way restrictions are with the whole lockdown and this and that right now, you're not going to see this until November the 9th. And her birthday was on November the 14th, so it would have been like
perfect.
Cutting
really
the line.
Close, but it would have been good.
Somehow I got lucky, and it actually showed up, I think, on like October the 30th. So I was like, oh good. Shit. So then I had to wait for a moment to talk to her dad, and then the following day after that, I went.
Oh.
So unbeknownst to me, while the window is shrinking, she's in the background like, all right, I'm just going to look for a ring to give to him so I could be the one to propose in the off chance that this idiot drops the ball.
Right. She's like, look, if you're not going to get it done, I will.
She's like, look, this is what I wanted, but if you are going to fail on this, then maybe I'll just step up and I'll be the one to propose. Yeah. So a week after I had already proposed, we're in Alameda. And we're on the beach, and I had mentioned to her, I was like, hey, part of me had wondered about proposing to you out here on the beach in Alameda. But she's like, it's funny that you mentioned that. And then so she goes into her purse, and she's like, gives me this spiel about finding this ring. And the ring itself is made out of like a Jameson whiskey barrel.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So and Jason Barnhart.
And so it's got like silver resin that holds the whole thing together. And so I'm looking at her like mystified, because part of me is confused, because it's like, I've already proposed, though. Unless I didn't, and I am actually living out my worst nightmare right now. And so we were both just kind of so caught up in the moment. And she's like, should I get down on my knee? And I'm like, well, no, because it's the sand. And also, like, I've done this already. Like, I was just so thrown aback by, like, I thought I had already done this. But, okay. So it was the story that we get to tell people now is I proposed, and then a week later, she had proposed also.
Oh, I love that for you guys. Yeah. That's so cool.
And
it's like so gross, but it's so cool.
It's so gross, but so cool.
It's so like disgustingly sweet.
Disgustingly, yeah. Like it's like in high school, like that was the thing that you would hear people say about couples that are like being lovey-dovey, like disgusting, Right. And you're just.
I say it all the time when I'm on a call with you.
That's just because I'm secretly trying to flirt with you and you deny me. But that's whatever.
You're engaged, sir. I don't appreciate being hit on by an engaged man.
With married men.
It is over between me and you.
It is beneath him.
After everything I've done, this is where I draw the line.
This is where I draw the line. All right,
you draw a line in the sand.
I'm sorry, did you just die? No.
No, this is, sorry.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. Actually, where did we leave off now that I'm thinking about story?
Okay, so we beat our rival, remember? Riku. Mm-hmm. And we turned into a Heartless, and then Kyrie turned his back. So because the gate's still open, Heartless are coming out of the gate. And we had to flee because there was too many of them. So we flee back to Traverse Town, and we find out that the whole everywhere, like all the other worlds, are actually full with new Heartless, all the stronger ones now. And the only way for us to stop it is to go back to Hollow Bastion and close the gate.
Why don't you explain it to me like I'm 5?
Where did I lose you?
Sorry. The temptation to throw Michael Scott in there in that moment was actually too good, and I had to take the opportunity.
That was great.
Damn it! I thought I was doing really well explaining it.
I get the gist of it. You opened a portal. Bad guys are coming. You got to go close the portal. So I got you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Every superhero movie ever.
Every superhero movie ever. Bad guy has opened a thing, and I got to go close it.
Right.
Exactly.
Wait, is that just every superhero?
The only way for us to get there, the only way for us to get over there is for us to upgrade our ship, which I have changed our ship, and I hope you guys like how it looks.
I will not.
Does it look more like? Does it still look like the toy blocks that the kids played with in like preschool?
I mean, kinda.
Okay. So then I guess you know what I'm going to say on that topic.
Well, give it a chance. I'd check that thing out.
Listen, I'm not saying your choices are bad. I'm saying that you didn't have a lot to work with, and that's not your fault.
I didn't. Yeah.
Okay.
I really didn't.
I mean, it should be noted that you're like Bob the Builder, and you're trying to build with what you got.
But he can build anything. He's Bob the Builder.
I don't know if he can fix this.
He can fix it. Do you not know his motto? Am I the only one? I didn't even watch Bob the Builder. My sister did. And I know
his bit was like, we can fix anything. Was his bill? I remember that.
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
I got glimpses of Bob the Builder from time to time, but the one I kind of remember was Roly Poly Oly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
That was my jam.
Like, I remember.
So
like from the Nick Jr. Kids block or whatever the heck that was.
Blue's Clues.
I mean, Blue's Clues was like the pinnacle, but then you also had Peanut Butter and Jelly Otter. You had
That was Disney.
Was it Disney?
Yes,
Disney.
yeah, that actually was.
So
yeah.
like Nick Jr., Disney Jr., basically all the same.
But yeah, as someone who didn't have cable, I only know those two shows, and then like who was it? Was it The Bear in the Big Blue House?
Yes, that's Disney.
Maybe I did have cable for like 2 years because I know these ones, and then like Out of the Box.
Yep.
And
Out of the box.
That's it.
Out of the box.
Wasn't that the one where it's like the guy and the girl are basically teaching kids just things?
Yeah.
That's right. I remember that because I watched him put together a guitar using a tissue box, a toilet paper roll, and the rubber bands. I remember that.
I made so many guitars that way.
I mean, I was just like, I didn't even know this was possible.
And I'm just sitting there like, I don't even have a tissue box.
Well,
true story.
I mean, so it's like they always say television made you stupid, and it's like, yeah, but what television were you watching? That was education.
Right.
Yeah.
Back then it was educational. Back then it was, but then, we just got dumber and dumber.
SpongeBob happened.
Yeah. I had...
SpongeBob is quality TV.
I had some cousins stay over for, like, a wedding that we were going to, and his mom was like, you can watch one episode of SpongeBob. And I was like, one episode? And she's like, yeah, I don't want my kids to be influenced by this. And then, like, the next scene, Patrick is, like, bumbling over his own words. And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I get that now, for sure. One episode it is. Like, these kids are young and super impressionable, and they'll think that it's funny to act like SpongeBob or Patrick all the time. When like we'll do it every once in a while, but like all the time, no, we're not doing that.
All the time is pushing some hard envelopes.
Yes.
I feel it. Is that Sid?
Yeah, he just finished upgrading our ship.
Okay.
So now we're about to leave. I just want to see.
I recently watched.
Oh, we do have a stronger one.
Oh, you have a stronger Keyblade?
Yeah, Olympia Keyblade.
It literally looks like a pillar was just turned into a key. Like somebody took one of the columns from Olympus and just.
Jason,
we're gonna turn this into
a PlayStation 2 game. Give it. Stop.
Leave it alone. I need you to do me a really big solid. Stop defending the game that was made 20 years ago and was working with what it is working with. It's not your fault. It's gonna be okay, big guy.
You just gotta leave it alone, man. Leave Brittany alone.
Leave Brittany alone.
I haven't thought about that video in ages.
It's such a good video. Okay.
See, that looks better.
That looks good.
Now we're hitting Star Fox territory with stuff like that. I mean, because before it looked like you just put some toy blocks together and decided to call that a spaceship, and I was upset with that. But now this is looking a little like you're in space, you're doing some stuff. You're just gonna fly into a galaxy.
It is, yeah.
That looked like a black hole.
There's a warp to take us to wherever we need to go.
I don't think that's how black holes work, though.
And I got the upgrade to do this. Whee!
Nice.
Look at you going super quick. Can you do a kickflip there, Tony Hawk?
No, not until the second.
Do it all.
Not until the second one you said.
Do a barrel roll.
Do a flip.
Some kickflip. Something. Do any kind of a trick.
Stop shooting.
Shooting's like the only trick you can do, huh? Well, all right. I guess this is what we're gonna have to deal with, then, isn't it?
You just can't forgive technology and its age.
What are you on about? What's forgiving? Like, I would critique old games from the 90s because we're so used to like how much farther we've come from video games.
True.
Yeah. I guess. I try not to judge.
Nobody's judging. Well, sorry.
I am.
That's judging!
Well,
I'm completely judging.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like you look at something that somebody did and go, why didn't you do it this way? It's like, I didn't think about it. Like, well, now I'm glad you thought about it the second time, because now we're progressing. Going further into it now.
I bet they did in the second time. The second game was way better.
Well, I mean, and that's like sequels in general, right? With video games, it's like, what did we take from our first game? Did we improve upon anything, or did we make things worse? Force Unleashed 2.
Oh, dude.
That was shady.
If you haven't played the second game, Savannah,
which game is this?
The Force Unleashed from like 2011, 2012, I think that game came out. It was the first game was very good, I think. I mean, it honestly, it's like, for 2007, I'm going to show you a Jedi who can use the Force, and when he pushes the wall behind a bad guy, you're going to watch the wall get indented a little. Like, you're affecting your environment. I'm like, oh my god, this is the future. And then you get to the second game, and like, the graphics didn't look quite as good as the first one, and the story is just such shit. Just such.
That's really unfortunate.
It's I ended up playing that game over and over and over again because I was in disbelief of how bad it was, and I'm like, I'm missing something. Clearly, I didn't take a door that I needed to take. I didn't find an item.
To the plot of the game.
Yeah, something. I'm missing something crucial. No, Jay, you're just living a delusion that this was ever going to be a good experience. You should stop now. And so ever since
I remember you telling me you were also upset because the game was really short.
Oh my god, it's like so much shorter than the first game. Like, that's the other thing too, is just like, there's hardly any time to play the game. Because
it just feels, it's like six worlds, 6 levels.
Not even. Well, yeah,
they're like super long. They're longer.
Yeah, it's like they padded it out by making the areas longer, but you don't go to many places, and so the story as a result is like, just. And then even when they give you the opportunity for like the light or the dark side ending, you're like, this affected nothing.
Yeah, because it was pretty just the ending. It wasn't like the whole game.
Yeah, it's just it was a moment of insignificance is really all it was. But that's just the same. That's just a shame. Double shame.
Who would text me at a time like this?
Oh, that would be our cohort is informing us that she has been dropped into the ether, unfortunately. So she said to carry on without us, and she had the little emoji of the person falling into the abyss. So you and I, until she can make her debut back to us, here we are. Did you just flatten that, dude?
Son. Yeah, gravity.
Oh, okay. You and I played Crystal Chronicles recently, so I'm learning more about all the magic that Square likes to just dish out in all of its games.
Yeah, like that game had a different stuff.
It had a different mechanic for how you did the magic and shit too. But for I will say this about Square: the consistency in which the magic is always the same. Curaga, Blizzaga, Gravity, Holy, all that shit. It's like, yeah, we're just going to use that magic system in all of my games. It's like,
yeah,
there is something to be said there, but also little lazy.
Oh no, I kind of like their magic system.
Like I said, it's not entirely lazy. It's like it. Yeah, beat him, get him. Wait, you're fighting a boss right now? Did I just bypass you fighting bosses?
No, not even. Savannah's back.
I am.
She is back. Welcome back.
I'm using my phone's Wi-Fi. Hopefully that works.
Yes, as you should.
There was a brief minute.
Maybe plug it into a power cord as well.
Oh shit, you're right.
That way power is
your phone dying.
64%. We're good.
We're good for now. All right.
We're good. Okay.
Keep an eye on those shields, and we'll see how we're doing.
Shields?
Because shields and percentages. I don't. Maybe I'm crazy.
You're so funny.
Yeah, maybe I'm. Maybe
I sort of got it. It's okay.
I'm an asshole.
No, Hector, you're just built different. Is that what you're telling me?
I am built different.
How?
Blueprint.
How are you built different?
You know, a lot of people that only watch one episode of SpongeBob. I became Patrick.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Boy, I could.
And Ed from Ed and Eddie.
Somehow you are just
not even Double D.
You're just an amalgamation of Ed, Patrick, and Peter Griffin, all sort of mixed into one person.
Oh no. I do not care for that.
Of all the things that I could not be bothered to care about, that is at the top of the list.
That one did not.
She is my favorite Disney princess. I love Belle.
Belle?
Why?
Belle's great.
Yeah. She was really smart and really like sassy. I liked her brunette hair and just she was really nice to Beast. I was like, yeah, no, you're a good one.
You're one of the good ones.
You're one of the good ones.
You are one of the good ones.
She won my heart.
Was she your first animated crush? Or did you just disappear into the ether?
No, I don't know. I don't know what my first animated crush was.
Was it even Disney?
It might have been Roxanne from Goofy Movie.
Oh,
or
yeah, that makes sense.
The rabbit from Space Jam.
Oh, Lola Bunny.
Lola Bunny.
I mean, he's top tier.
Who are the I would probably say based on the era in which I was growing up and the access to like whichever movies were being played at the time, I probably would say Jasmine was probably like one of like the first Disney movies Jasmine. That I remember. Actually a really funny story. Just like prepubescent like young boy Jason at the age of like 7 or 8 or whatever. I didn't know why, but every time I looked at the cover of Little Mermaid, I had like mixed feelings about Ariel, and I could not figure out why. And then you get older, you're like, okay.
I
understand. But like a little 8-year-old me is like looking at the box, it's like, this is making me uncomfortable. I don't know why.
She's a fish. She's the girl. She's a fish. She's the girl. She's
like,
the fish.
I don't understand what is happening in me.
What are these feelings?
What are these feelings? I'm feeling.
What is happening? Yeah. God.
I don't know if I had any crushes growing up. I don't know. I feel like I was a weird kid in that sense where everyone's like, oh my god, Simba, oh my god, whoever.
Really? A lot of people like Simba.
A lot of people love Simba.
We're like suddenly very into Simba, and in the second movie, Kobu, the other male lion.
Yeah.
A lot of people I've been
told
told
me was like,
okay.
I'm about to say I'm having some very mixed feelings about this big jungle cat right now. What is?
I see you, Kobu.
Yeah, adult me is definitely like, if you was human.
Oh my god.
He looks like he lifts.
You look like you lift, bro. He squats. Yeah. Like you could just see like the definition in his legs, and it's like, I'm getting some mixed feelings about like watching the way you walk all of a sudden.
Yeah, for sure.
I was not prepared for you to come at me like this.
In all fairness, isn't Kobu like frickin' Simba's nephew?
I think
he's his cousin.
He's like his second cousin
brother. I think he's his cousin brother because if the lore is correct, Scar made it with Simba's mom. I think.
Well, because there was only 2 male lions in the whole of the pride, so that
true.
That probably
and then there
tracks.
Was a lot of different women lions. But
so I mean that's
either he's his cousin or his cousin brother.
Yeah, it's probably best just not to think about it too hard. Yes, there's probably some relation.
Well, it's wrong for us, but I mean for animals.
Yeah.
No. I'm not right or wrong. Is the you trying to put together this really bizarre family tree is just that's not a headache you want.
It's not even bizarre in the sense that you can't figure it out. It's bizarre in the sense in which they are related.
Right.
Because it's like if you think about like Simba and Nala, they are definitely siblings. Definitely siblings. But
at worst, they're cousins. At best,
yeah, but that we know they're not cousins.
Or is it the best? Is that
brother?
Is that the other way around? At best, they're cousins. At worst, they're brother and sister.
Yes.
Honest Trailers helped me put that together, and I was just like, oh no, no.
Yeah, my mom brought that up to me one time we were watching it. She was like, "So wait, there's only one king, and you know Scar's not with anyone. So where did Nala come from?"
You're just like,
isn't this like...
Oh my god!
She goes, aren't all of these women Mufasa's concubines? And I was like, Mom, why did you do this to me?
Why did you open my eyes like this? I'm all about being...
is blessed, Jason.
What's the other one that I learned recently? There was one that I heard recently that was like the antithesis of that. I'm like, oh, that sounds so good. And I can't remember it.
Good talk, man. Good talk.
No, like it was one of those things like I had heard like last night or some shit. I don't. It'll come
to you like 2 weeks from now. It's fine.
Probably.
In the middle of the night, just like laying there, just like.
See,
that's it.
Here's another thing to ponder upon. I'm all for becoming like woke, as the kids say, but I don't need to be that woke.
What is that woke?
I'm sorry.
like being very aware of the fact that Simba and Nala are probably brothers. Like I'm okay. Yeah. Like I could have left that on the shelf and then been fine.
Yeah. No, not for me.
Not for me.
No,
I wasn't given the choice.
I was not.
I'm
also just very hyper aware of everything, so it sucks because I keep shit so quickly.
But you weren't aware of that until your mom said it.
I was ignoring it, and then my mom put it square in my face and said,
and it was like,
"You need to see this and acknowledge it and know the truth." And then I died a little bit that day.
And then on the inside of me was a passing.
Do we have a timer?
I do.
At all?
I have.
Let's cut this short real quick. I have a phone call real quick.
Oh, is it work?
No, it's my dad.
Should we just pause the recording?
Yeah, just pause it. I'm gonna pause the recording. Okay, I'll be right back. Out.
Okay.
And we're back. The pause.
Welcome back.
Yes. Sorry about that. My padre called me. And because I called him on Friday and he didn't answer, so he wanted to.
So he's getting back to you right now, and it's just like, damn it, Dad, I'm in the middle of a thing.
He's dealing with things, man.
Your dad is?
All right, yeah.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, so.
Take care of that as you are able to. Man.
Yeah.
Where are you right now in this game?
Hollow Bastion, we are trying to get to the gate, but so many Heartless are attacking us.
That's how you know you're going in the right direction.
It's because the gate's open, yeah.
Because the floodgates are open now, and there's literal darkness that's flooding through to try to get you.
Like you guys were saying in the little break we just did there, you guys were talking about TikTok. Mm-hmm. Go on.
I was just commenting on like have you seen the POV things on TikTok? Like those?
Yes, those are so weird.
Those are pretty cringe.
I don't know, man. I'm lonely, and sometimes they help.
No. I don't know what POVs you're talking about. You
damn it,
me.
I don't know.
I don't know what POV. I don't know what POV you're talking about, my dude, but there's the one about the guy, like there's this subgroup of people that are like trying to be Holocaust survivors, and I'm like, I don't know what that's about.
God.
Oh no.
Like, I don't know
that's
right. So my POV one is more of waking up next to your girlfriend kind of thing.
Right. Those are pretty, these are all really cringe though. Like, I mean, the little skit, like Andrew Russo's skits about the bro conversations are hilarious, but some of the other stuff is like, I can't. I don't know what's happening.
I'm a lonely dude, so just don't judge my.
Just call me when you're lonely, and I'll butter you up.
You ain't a very pretty girl, telling you sweet things.
Yeah, but we're talking about me being on the phone with you.
Yeah, so it's just me and you talking like this.
Yeah.
I'm struggling to find the issue, Hector.
You being laughed at constantly hurts.
No, you're the funny guy though. You are trying to like build the funny. Remember?
Yeah, it's funny. I really feels like, man, I just had a bad day. God damn it, Jason.
We would never.
See, you just described our homeboy Adam and Richie.
Yeah,
but
I know.
But
it's
dude,
why I don't call him often.
first of all, your roasting of Adam the other day was like some of your top tier. That was like high school.
Dude,
Hector.
I was just in the mood, and I was
like straight up. That was like high school tier Hector roast level. I've not seen that since senior year.
It was hilarious.
What did Richie do?
I need. So no, I think I've mentioned this before, Savannah. But like back in high school, you could throw something at Hector.
Yeah.
Like you were like maybe you were trying to be that idiot in school, trying to bully him or whatever. But he'd catch it and throw it back at you. Like, all right, I've seen your insult, and I'm going to throw it back at you with a little pepper of my own.
Right.
What do you got for me? It was like, oh. I didn't know that we were fencing here all of a sudden. I didn't bring my rapier. Never mind. Fuck it. I'm gone.
Normally you're just such a pushover. No, not today.
Not today.
I don't have pushover. I have not pushover days.
Yeah, like he just had this like rapier wit about him. Like I think one time I made some offhanded comment about giraffes and him once, and then he was just like, yeah? What do you know about my life, bitch? Like, I wasn't prepared for you to just roll with this.
Me!
Did you just die again?
Sideways. No, I keep falling.
Sideways.
Oh, so back to the very beginning then. Oh, dude. So Savannah's contract is still in effect. If you
It
can't
sure
progress
is. It sure is.
It's not a boss battle.
Right, but beating a boss is progression, and if you're stuck and not progressing, I mean,
I'm progressing.
She said, "Are you?"
Define progressing and compare it to what you've been
I
doing.
am moving forward
In the story?
constantly.
Constantly.
You're in a loop, my guy. You keep falling off the edge.
Fine, I'll just skip everybody.
Yeah.
Just skip everyone. There you go. That's the
not
move.
fun. You never
trying to
level up that way.
What level are you right now, though?
53 or something.
my
Oh, I don't
God.
level up.
Out
Get
of
out of
how
here.
many?
What
It's
level are-
crit mode, dude. It's crit.
It is critical mode, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Are you?
I need help.
Hold on. You're telling me that you're a master gamer, and you need 58?
I am not a master gamer.
I mean, that's not what you said in the chat last.
Oh.
I don't know what chat you were talking to. I didn't know you had another friend named Hector in that other chat, man. Gotta go.
Was that the other Hector? I mean, if we're actually talking about gotta go, we are technically out of time.
I'm out of time. I'm gonna wait until I beat these guys because I'm about to die.
Are you?
Yeah.
You look like you got plenty of health to me.
I was surrounded for a second, and
I was
worried.
surrounded for it. All right,
Next
that's
time on NobodyPlays Gaming, I kill myself in front of everybody. It's gonna be great. There's gonna be a video about it. It's gonna be blood, tears. Everyone's gonna be laughing, but I'll be the one crying. Oh my god!
Damn it, bro. I fucking can't even. I'm so sorry. He's just like, you know what? I'm just gonna jump off the edge. This is my life.
Wow.
Oh, save me! Okay,
There ain't no saving. Not here.
there's only death. The sweet, sweet embrace of death.
Oh, God.
All right. We'll catch you next time.
Next time on NobodyPlays Gaming, I do some things, we laugh at some stuff,
So drastic.
and we're back, 2021.
Yup.
Savannah's just done.
No, out. Peace out, bitch.
Goodbye.
Peace. Bye.